And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from a beautiful Westlake Village, California. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. We're halfway through the week, and I step away for a day, and the market absolutely explodes to the upside off of the big news. Yep, First Republic Bank looks like they're going into receivership, and Cameron Winklevoss had a nice little tweet here. He said, First Republic Bank is down another 35% and falling fast. If this was a crypto bank, it would have been assassinated weeks ago. The fact that it hasn't been taken into receivership just shows how blatant the double standard is. And if we take a look at Mr. FRC Bank, First Republic Bank, down just over the last, how many days? 18 days. It's down 96%. You wonder why today is the day where, everybody's reporting on this. Just to, put a little comparison out there. SVB Bank collapsed how many days ago? That was back on the 7th of March. Silvergate Bank started collapsing 15th of February. And Signature Bank March 10th. So it was all at the beginning of March. Here we are in April. And is it going to be one of those sell in May and go away? Or is Bitcoin going to march its way up to the heavens as most people are thinking more stimulus money, more bank failures equals more bailouts? And Warren Buffett says the depositors won't get hurt. We're going to talk about some of the underlying market dynamics. We're going to talk about kind of a continuation target for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and just touch on the news in the market here as economic data came out yesterday. New home sales were up. So showing what the Fed is doing is not working. And then today we had durable goods, goods trade balance, all came out bullish for the dollar or higher than expected, right? If people are ordering more durable goods, that is going to contribute to inflation. Tomorrow we got jobless claims. And Friday is going to be that Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report coming up in 2 days. And I think we have CPI as well. Oh, PCE and GDP coming out tomorrow. So let's keep an eye on those. Back onto the dollar. What we did say is we wanted to see a couple more bounces lower. And that was our defense for the bulls, right? We wanted to see maybe 2 more drives of hidden bullish divergence and again, what is hidden bullish divergence? That's when the price is making lower lows, but the RSI is making higher lows. And that is going to be present as long as the RSI is closing, above that prior low. Okay, so I'm going to bring it on up to Bitcoin, and we did overshot that upside target. I think we had that one laid out. It said, very likely going to bounce off this green 55, head to the top side of the range. And where is the next major pivot on the market? And I would say this little guy back here, this little stutter step at 29,663, or more equivocally above the 618, which I will, it's pretty much right there. So if we do close anywhere here or higher, it's going to look good for some continuations. And where would the continuation target be? So I will actually bring this down slightly using our 618 fib line coming in right here. Okay. We're getting stopped out at the 786, and overall, I would expect the next leg up to 32,578. And that was the $1 million question. We've been talking about it all week. Was it 32 or 25 first? And it looks like bank failures equals Bitcoin rally to the moon. I don't know if we're going to get quite to the move, but personally, I do think this is a bit of a fake out. I do think, I mean, we had just some, some top action confirmed here. So maybe if they do come out with a major stimulus, Bitcoin's getting one last little relief bounce. And overall, I would suspect that, 25,000 does get hit at some point during May, which is going to be coming up very soon. We got the CME FedWatch tool saying there's an 80% chance of another 25 basis point rate hike. And in general, the earnings came out, Microsoft and Alphabet and Visa. I think they all beat their earnings. And then today you're going to have Meta report, Roku, eBay. Again, when companies are outperforming their projections, right? They're earning even more than they've been earning or that they projected to earn. Typically, that's not good for bringing inflation down. But I did want to kind of give us that bounce target, any kind of a closure back above 30,500. And my next target would be that 1618 fib right here. And that pretty much does give us that shot up to 32,000, something like that. And if we look at some of the other underlying market dynamics, the fear and greed index, we are back in the greedy zone. You've got this actually taking a bit of a leg higher. So where do we get in trouble is above 0.1%, which we are nowhere near at the moment. Let's see, all time. Yeah, so this level right here, when funding rates get up there, plus or minus, it does tell us something is happening in the market. Potential low being put in. When it gets negative, potential high being put in. People are paying to go long, and they're paying a lot. Also, we've got open interest. Did take a little leg up here. And we did say for the rally to continue, I do want to see that continue to move to the upside if we are going to get some continuation, and not just a stop at the 786 fib. And then essentially, where would you call this a bull trap? Well, back below this pivot right here. Again, support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support. So I wouldn't mind a short-term pullback down to this level and then some continuations higher. But on the 2-day time frame, you are going to have some slight hidden bullish divergence where the price is making a higher low, RSI is making a lower low. Let's see if it's more present on the daily. In fact, it is present on the daily, and that would give us just a target back to the top side of the range. If that does break again, I would be looking at that 32,300 mark. Overall, momentum is now crossed to the upside, and as long as we're closing above 27,200, momentum will remain to the upside. And also note for Ethereum, hasn't got as big of a bounce as Bitcoin dominance is heading back up. But I would be targeting Ethereum actually to probably follow Bitcoin here. And you would have hidden bullish divergence of the 2-drive variety coming back from this area. Should target at least, I'm looking at $2,016 if we close anywhere here or higher on the 2-day today. And that would be your 3 drives, or 2 drives. Targeting, mid-range, maybe not necessarily the top side of the range yet, but if we do start closing any kind of a daily back above that zone, I'm looking at 2294 for Mr. Ethereum. I do want to peek in on the Gaussian channel here really quick and see what I see. Boy, it is getting hot out here today. Beautiful weather out here in California. It feels like summer is right around the corner. And let's see. Overall, bank failures equals Bitcoin rocketing to the moon. It's just so funny that this is how it's all playing out. And that Gaussian channel on the weekly, that's what I wanted to look for. And we are just bouncing off this good old mean band. And as long as we don't close back below the mean band on Bitcoin or Ethereum, then I would suspect, more upside continuations and some good follow through. But again, let's take it level by level. And starting it out on the daily time frame, we do want to see that pivot essentially get taken out right there. Right there at 29,837. What other coins look like they're putting in a pretty good bounce? Well, you've got Mr. Doggy. Mr. Doggy definitely going to confirm some hidden bullish divergence here. Coming back from this pivot, you would have, to be fair, one drive. Or would it be two? Nope. Let's see here. Hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, you can call it two drives. Gets you a shot back to the median or top side of the range. Coming in at our last breakdown pivot, I would be targeting a move up there at about 86 cents or 87. In general, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you smash the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to have a blessed and highly favored day. I will be circling back up with some more Bitcoin price action tomorrow. Take care and signing out.